Good morning. Buenos dias. Hope everyone's having a wonderful day. Something I want to talk about this morning is moving fast. People be rushing everywhere and going nowhere. You know what I mean? Something I don't understand is this idea of having all these materialistic items. Mental health is like the most important thing to a human. Your well-being, everything on the inside is what matters. But people keep trying to fill that void with an outward projection. Something, if I have a better car, people will like me more. If I wear expensive clothes, people will look at me. Whatever happened to being honest, and authentic, and just loving ourselves? If you have this problem, if you're trying to fill this void of attracting people to be around you, don't do it with materialistic items. Just love yourself. And I truly mean that. I'm very grateful for the 20 years of addiction that I had. To be honest with you, the more I travel through this journey, the more I see how much of it was a blessing. Don't get me wrong, it was hard. It was hard as shit. But when you learn the lesson, the knowledge that comes with it is just incredible. I see how fast the world moves, and everyone's trying to pay for things that are so overpriced. Fear, anxiety, and stress of just daily life has got people trapped. And it's so sad to see that people forgot what it means to be humble. I listen to Kendrick Lamar. I love the beats and I love the music, but I listen to Kendrick Lamar, be humble. And it's so true, what does it mean to be humble? Is it cool to wear, just things, I don't even know where to begin. Let's start with clothes. People be out there trying to get brands and shit like this because they think they put these fucking brands on and it makes them somebody different. It doesn't. You're a walking billboard for companies who don't give a shit about you. They charge atrocious prices to make you think that you're gonna feel better wearing their clothes, when nothing on the outside matters. Everything on the inside is where shit happens. You know what I mean? This is how vibrations work. Frequencies work. Frequencies are emitted from the inside. Nothing you can buy can give you something like that. It's hollow. It's materialistic. There's nothing organic about it. So when we're looking at this and we're applying this into our lives, and you're rushing around and you're paying all these debts, take a look at your life. Evaluate what you have. If your mental health and well-being is being compromised by materialistic items, question that. If your job is shit and it robs you of your mental health, question that. Humans are such a complication. We complicate the shit out of things, but yet things are so simple. You don't need a fancy car. You don't need a 10-bedroom home. You don't need to live in an area where people will, look at you as if you're better than somebody else. To be better than somebody else is just the weirdest thing. I can't really wrap my head around it. I mean, if you strip the clothes off all the humans, you put all the humans in the street, they're all the same. They're not defined by houses and cars and boats and bank accounts. That's bullshit. This is just an idea that we've been taught to value money over who we are. And that's really what this is about. Today, what I wanted to talk about is what we value in life. Your mental health and your well-being are everything, because it's who you are. That's who you are as a person. You want to be known as a banker or a doctor or a lawyer or whatever? No, I would much prefer, and I believe that this is a common thing, that you'd want to be remembered for being a nice guy or a nice person, someone who thought of others, who was there, what a friend really meant to be. Not this guy who showed up in the Ferrari and, turned the music up too loud and got out wearing a Gucci suit. It doesn't make any sense to me, because they're trying to hide themselves inside of brands. I live in Vancouver. It's very relevant here to be talking about this, but I believe this is in every city, everywhere. This idea of having more, this idea of being better than somebody else. It's weird. It's something that has me thinking this morning, and I wanted to share it. So if you're someone who is perpetuating money and you are missing your life because you're trying to obtain this more out of life through money, you're never going to find it, because more never ends. I have many friends who have so much money, and one thing leads to another, leads to another, leads to another. They can't stop. It's a poison. It's actually a poison. So if you're looking to set yourself free, be humble. Be cool with who you are. Be cool with, living modestly. Like, you'll start to see life for what it is, because none of that shit will matter to you anymore. And humans are a very, very complex, intelligent creature, or being, sorry. And I don't know how everyone forgot that. I really don't. I don't know how we ever forgot that who we are and what we're able to do. Money is just nothing. It's really just nothing. So if you're looking to set yourself free, learn about who you are. Change some things in your life, apply it to your mental health, apply it to your well-being, and be the best you can be, because that's what you'll be remembered for.